Hey, what's going on, my little dragons? How are we feeling today? If you're feeling good, please do let me know down in the comments below. Drop a like on this video, share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to punch that subscribe button as it will help your little dragon out so very much. Today we're going to be reacting to something a little bit different, man. I forgot the title. What is the title of this goddamn video? So, something to do with driving. Hold on, let me get the name. Best of Russian Driving Fails 2019, man. So, now, driving. Very interesting thing. I got my license back in 2018, and honestly, I've never had a car. I drove my mother's car for a while when she was not able to. So yeah, they put me on insurance for that. But yeah, still till now, I've never just owned my own car. Loads of people, like literally everyone who asks me, hey, you know, how are you getting home from work and stuff? How are you getting home? Oh, bus. Oh, no, I'm walking. When I say that, they're like, hey, why don't you have a license? Or why don't you get a car and stuff? I'm like, the moment I buy a car, the point of me coming to work literally goes out the window, because, you know, insurance costs, you know, the cost of cars, and if it's a rubbish car, you know, if it breaks down to repair, you know, like, and fuel prices. So I basically stay away from getting a car. So I just have my license for, not for no reason, because it's valid, you know, forever basically. So I have my license, but yeah, I don't know. I've not even tried driving a car. When was the last time I drove a car? I think 2020. So it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. Crazy. Now this one is about bad driving. Don't get me started with bad driving. I'll tell you something, right? There's actually something I want to tell you. This is an incident. This is a thing that's always in my head, literally forever. I'm scarred for the rest of my life for this. It's a thing that I saw back in 2018. What did I see? So I was in India in 2018. We went on holiday, and we're in traffic, right? You know, Indian traffic, it's crazy, right? We were in Chennai. The traffic was like this. I live in England right now, and in comparison, you can't compare. That's how bad it was. All, like, literally how many cars were there on the road? And there's only about 4 lanes, but there's about 4,000 cars just in that little zone, and the traffic was there. No, there's so many bikes there. Nobody was wearing a helmet. There was one time I saw, there was a man, and then there was a little girl. She looked about 8 years old. She was sitting with both her legs. So the father was in front on the motorbike. This girl was sitting with both her legs on one side, and she had a little baby on her lap. I was going nuts. I was screaming from the car. I was screaming at my parents. I was like, what am I watching? If just one thing going wrong, that's it. That baby's dead. That kid is dead. That man is dead. None of them are wearing helmets. And how is that safe? And it just blew my mind. And as soon as the signal went green, he was the first one out, riding by. And that scarred me for every single day I think about it. I'm like, if that's just one thing, imagine that. And that's normal there. So many people do that. So how many people die? That is mad. When I seen that just screwed me up forever, basically. So yeah, that, you know, traffic, and whenever you think about that, that was just the incident. I think obviously in Russia, you know, I'm sure they still follow the rules there. They still, you know, maintain that road rules and all that stuff. No, you don't have animals walking on the street and so yeah, I've seen like cows and stuff walking down the street. Yeah, they do avoid it. Luckily, they don't get hit. Now I've not actually seen any animals getting hit, because I think they're used to it over there. But you know, wild driving is just wild driving, man. So yeah, there's a couple more things I want to talk about, but hey, we're going to check the video out. We're going to talk about it afterwards. So yes, without further ado, I'm going to put you in position, and we are going to hop right into this. All right, now, yes, my little dragons, without further ado, let's go. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but hey. Okay. Oh, is that a police car? What's that guy doing? What an idiot. He just crashed into a police car. Or an ambulance, whatever it was. Flipping heck, how? That is stupid. Who's this? Get off my car. Who are you? What? What? Get off my car. What? Get off my car. What the hell? Who was that? If that was my mate, how much he loves his car, he would be wild. Oh, I would not want to hit it, crash into him. Did the car just go in there? Oh God. Oh, you idiot. You know, that biker kept his cool. Yeah, I don't think anyone keeps it. Just get up and go boom, like get your car. What are you doing? Crash into the bin. Oh, he's coming out. What? What? Where are you going? Oh, okay, maybe. You almost hit that carriage. Oh, he almost hit the buggy. Oh, I swear, if I was my child, and you almost hit him, I am grabbing your neck. I swear. I swear. I guess it's wild everywhere. It's not just Russia. I mean, this sort of stuff happens. One of my uncles, he was actually in hospital because he got hit in a car, straight up. It's okay though. The other guy died, unfortunately, so it was not very good. But it was the other guy's fault. Okay, that's not his fault. He must have skid. Uh-oh. Come on, man. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Do you want to stay in that lane or this lane? Or you can't do both. Finished. Yeah, look at him. Idiot. Why would you go to that lane if you're going to turn this way? You people aren't right for this world, man. Come on. You're not right for this world. Look at this nuthead. Eight minutes later. Oh. 8 minutes. Is he under the bridge or something? His car will be folded under the bridge for the way he's driving. Why? Just have no planning. Oh, it's like Simpsons hit and run. Yeah. He's like, what did you do? You think you can get away with that? So he can get away with that, didn't he? He thought he can get away with it. Oh, there's a police right there. There's a police right there. You know, one of the most savage things you can do is hit and run. After you hit someone and you just go or get out of there, that's the most... Oh no, that's the most inhumane thing you can do. You're supposed to do is check up on them. Call the ambulance straight away. That's why I call the ambulance. Thing is, I don't know anything about like CPR or how to stop someone if they like stop breathing or whatever. You know, I'm not a professional in that. So what I would do, immediately call a professional. I wouldn't touch them because I don't know what I'm doing, right? So I would call ambulance straight away. Look at him. Oh, all the cars are going this way. Okay. Focus on that car. Is he trying to overtake that way and you trying to overtake this way? That doesn't seem so bad. Oh, there he is. What is he doing? Yeah, take his wind. Take his thing out. Side mirror. Oh, what's he got a rod in his hand? So you're not going anywhere, man. He's recording. What's he doing? Sorry. Yeah, alright, fine. If you don't want to leave, I just have to go free. Oh, please. Come on, just hit your brakes, man. Freaking hell. How? How? I want to see how. Yo, no. That's crazy. Nah. You know, these very dangerous, man. Hopefully no one died. I do wish nobody died. Uh-oh. Come on, drive slowly. Drive careful. It snowed. Look at this. Oh, you get people like this here, man. Always give me a heart attack. I'm like, one day someone's gonna get hit. Someone's gonna get hit. Doing his wheelie in the middle of the streets. Not even recording it. Okay, something went wrong there. Giving me suggestions. Best fails of 2022. Best fails of 2020. You know, I think I've seen enough now. Yo, my God. You know, I do. Hopefully, I hope. I'm praying to hell that hopefully nobody died. in that, man. Even the stupid ones, you know, hopefully they didn't die. Oh, some of them are obviously not their fault, because you know, something like that one when the car it looked like it wasn't in the guy's control. It just skid and it flipped around by itself by somehow. I don't know what happened, some mechanical issues with the car or something. But then there's other times where they try to brake, they try to stop, but then it swerved or it skidded, and that wasn't their fault. It was their fault to go that fast in the beginning, but you know, once it was too late. As soon as they committed to that speed, it was already too late. So hey, bad man. Why, man? Why? Here, you know, one thing I want to say about my mom. My mom is the best driver I've ever seen. Right? You know, when the light is red, it means stop. If we live in England, red means stop. Green means go. Red means stop. Green means go. There's one called amber in the middle, where you're supposed to make up your mind. You either stop or you either go. You either stop before it goes to red, when it goes from green to amber to red. When it's at amber, you either just, okay, it's going to be red in a second, or you stop. Or before it becomes red, you go. You get past. For my mother, somehow she has her own option, which is you're going to go, you step on that accelerator like you're going to go past it. And in the last second, you're like, forget it, you know, we're not going to go past it. She hits that brake and everything in the car, including me, goes flying forward, and my face hits the dash cam. It's done it about 3-4 times. Now I'm always careful. As soon as it goes to amber, I put my hand out like that. So I hold on to the not dash cam, but the dashboard. That's what I meant. So everything we hit the dashboard, I put my hand out and I hold it like that, just so I don't hit the dashboard. Even though I have the seatbelt and it locks and it hurts my chest as hell. But yeah, she goes like she's gonna go past it, and she's like, you know what? Forget it. She hits that brake. And it's nasty. I promise you, it's nasty, man. That should be a punishment for anyone in school that's picked on me in school. You know, that should be their punishment. They should be in the car with my mum when she's driving at high speed. She hits that brake. They deserve that, man. They deserve that. I don't. Obviously, my mum, she doesn't feel the that pressure because she's holding onto the steering, so she's not gonna go forward because she can hold it backward. She can hold herself back by just holding the steering. But for me, I don't have the steering to hold, so I'm gonna go flying forward. If there's anything at the back, which obviously doesn't have seatbelts, all my shopping, all my fizzy drinks and stuff, that will be all over the floor. Yeah, that was my, so yeah, best driver. Mummy, I love you, but please. I wish I could do the driving at home, man. But hey, and also, what else? Yeah, my uncle, he got into a car crash. It wasn't his fault. It was the other person's fault. Maybe I think he was on something, you know, drugs or something. I don't know exactly, but it hit my uncle, and the other guy passed away, unfortunately. My uncle's okay by any grace, you know. I don't believe in God, but if there is any God, right? I'm just so grateful, you know, to say that my uncle, he's still alive. He's okay. He only had minor injuries, you know. He wasn't able to walk for about a week, and this should be fine. Because his car was a bit bigger, and the airbag did come out. But hey, you know, you need to be careful when you're driving. Driving is very, very serious, man. But it's a death machine. It really is a death machine. If you don't know what you're doing when you crash, man, everybody around you is at the same risk as you are, and they are a potential threat to you as you are to them. So you need to be careful when you're driving, especially passengers. I see this a lot, you know, when there's a bus and it stops, and then the passengers get off the bus and they go, the pedestrians, and then not passengers, they become pedestrians and they cross from the front. Now cars are trying to overtake the bus, and they, you know, like they miss by a hair. They literally miss by a hair, and I'm like, oh God. Man, anything else that goes, man, you can get back. What if your life goes? What if you lose your life? You know, how are you gonna get that back? You know, so keep that in mind. Be careful. Be very careful. If you guys are drivers and you've had any incidents, man, let me know down in the comments below. How do you want to listen? I think that wasn't really a traffic incident as such. Like nothing happened, but that moment in India, you know, the father, the daughter, the 8-year-old, and the baby on her lap. That was the most. It was till this day. Just thinking about it, it just gives me stress, man. She gives me, yeah. So I'm trying not to think about it, but I'm still thinking about it. Oh my god, how? Hopefully they're still alive, but how the hell do you do that? Why? Just one mistake and you're finished. Anything like this happens, obviously there's not going to be any snow there, right? But still, just any lunatic, if he decides to turn right, obviously motorbikes are very dangerous, man. Motorbikes are, even with the helmet and everything, it's still dangerous. Because your head will be, because, you know, serious accidents, there are like loads of clips and stuff, which I'm probably not going to check out, where the head's still protected inside the helmet, but the head's separated from the body and stuff like that. So I'm not trying not to gross you out, but this happens, you know. So if you guys are learning to drive, you know, it's still, driving is very, very convenient. That's why people do it. And, you know, all the lorries and all the big vehicles, they're very convenient to transport one item to another item from one place to another. They travel from miles, you know, hundreds, thousands of miles, from different cities, sometimes even from different countries. So yeah, and sometimes they lose their sleep when they're driving because they want to get it done before a certain amount of time. So recklessness does happen for them, and of course they are less likely, because their vehicle is so much bigger, when they get into an incident with any other vehicle, they're obviously less likely to get, they're probably going to have the least amount of impact. But yeah, so it's understandable, it's very important, but being careful is the most important thing when it comes to this. So I just want to say that. But yeah, this video is, as a video, crazy wise, pretty crazy. I don't know, what do you guys think about it? I just thought it was really crazy. If you guys enjoyed it, man, let me know in the comments below. Tell me if you guys drive, if you have had any incidents. I've been in a car crash once, nothing really happened. My mum hit the bus. I was about 9 or 10 years old. She crashed into the bus. Yeah, all the insurance and all that stuff we did, it's all fine, but when it comes to your life or death, that's the important thing. The money and all that thing is not really that important when it comes to your life or death. That's the most important thing, right? Your injuries, if you lose your arm and you can't get it back again, there's no win. No money in the world is going to bring back your arm. So being careful is very important. But yeah, that was the only time we had an accident into a bus. That was it. What road accidents did I have? That's it. That's the only road accident I'm doing. So yeah, that's it. If you guys have been in any road accident, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys drive, do you guys take the highway or something like that on regular basis? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys seen anything crazy, let me know. There was one more thing I have to tell you. When I was learning to drive and I was driving with my instructor, we went around a roundabout, and he told me to take an exit. So we went down the exit, and there was loads of cars, there was loads of people down there. What happened was, there was an accident between a normal car and there was a learner car. And inside the learner car was basically, it was folded in half, and inside the driver, so the guy who was learning, was actually okay, but the driving instructor, to me, he looked, you could see blood on his face, and the windows shattered, and it's all on him. He's the one that was actually affected. The other guy was fine. So then I was driving past it, and I looked at my instructor, and he immediately put his seat back. He immediately put his seat back, and he adjusted his belt, which was crazy. I smiled at him. Oh, that was brilliant. Oh my god. I think that was my last lesson, just before the exam. Interesting. Thanks so much for watching, my little dragons. Links to my playlist, links to my training videos will be down in the description below, so don't forget to go check that out. Show me some love. And if you like this video, drop a like, share with your friends, and don't forget to punch that subscribe button, as it will help your little dragon out so very much. I love you. You're amazing. You're awesome, man. Stay home, stay safe, stay blessed, stay awesome, my little dragons. And I will see you all in the